I put up a video on another social media platform talking about claims and how evidence fades over time and the difference between that and beliefs and faith. And I had some other thoughts about assumptions, which sort of came up, but not really. And art is going to be how I start with this right now. So if we look at this painting, I got it from a farmer's market once upon a time, and it's not really rain. It's not that detailed, but we can tell that it's about rain because it has these symbols that apply to it. That something fluffy and gray that looks like a cloud, and there's blue and black stuff falling out of it, and so it looks like rain. And so life as a whole is a bunch of assumptions that we make together. For example, Noam Chomsky says that all rational discourse is based on a few shared assumptions, something like that. And from what he means by that is that in order to move towards a better society, we have to agree what better society means. And an example of this would be the United States. We all know that human beings are given inalienable rights by God, not by government, and that the Bill of Rights is there to protect from the infringement on these individual human rights by powerful organizations such as government, and that these are life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, the right to be free in our home, the right to defend ourselves, all this sort of stuff that we just assume are right. And democracy is right. And so we should be patriotic Americans. And as such, we have a love for those who are defending the country and defending these rights. But people outside, let's say in Latin America or in the Middle East or in Southeast Asia, depending on the area, might have a differing opinion about the use of the United States military, just the same as Korea and China might have a differing opinion about historic Japan, and especially if it were militarized and imperial again, compared to, let's say, France or Britain or something like that. Also, women might have a different reaction to a large, muscular man walking behind them late at night when they're coming home, crosses the sidewalk to be on the same side as them, makes the same turns a couple of times, as opposed to me or someone else in that situation. And this goes into some, let's say, statistical averages, which we can make assumptions of. Let's say strength based on skeletal structure on average, and there are exceptions to all these, but if there are multiple things that line up, let's say the man is young, he is tall, the woman is, let's say, more slight, and is maybe older, that there is a power dynamic we can make assumptions about physically in those situations. That could be thrown for a loop in some cases. Let's say she's armed with a gun or things like that. But these assumptions are necessary for us to go ahead and craft a narrative of what is true and to be able to function in the world. So what are your thoughts?